Hello, welcome back. I think I've recovered from sickness enough to get this recording going. I also had a little trip, a little vacay over to Vegas to celebrate a bachelor party. Guess where I got my sickness from? You guessed it right. Yep, indeed. Right from there. No surprise at all. Anyways, where are we at here? All of our liquid ender air and things like that are basically full. I think our setup down here is full of deuterium. Oh boy, that's not ideal. So I need to fix that at some point here. But in the meantime, we want to get done a few quests here. Just polish off a couple of things that I've been slowly working on due to the vacation and trips like that. But, huzzah, some reinforced mining lasers required some solidified argon, some different materials like that. Let's get those guys and let's throw them in there with all of this beautiful, beautiful stuff that I already prepared to get ourselves the tier 3 miner. Okay. Pretty straightforward, but the tier 3 miner is one of those ones that we had not completed yet, and we get some resources from it, which means we're going to have some more things to probably configure in our setup that we require, right? So this guy here, as you can see, if you use it with the gemstone sensor, you get the perfect emeralds and diamonds and stuff like that. That's really good. Or you need to use it with a super chest 2. Okay. And that's going to get you some scheelite, some tungstate, some ilmenite, etc., etc., etc. A lot of this, I mean, the lepidolite's pretty good. That's some phosphorus, things like that, ilmenite. All this is good stuff. It's just not all that impressive, if you know what I mean. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, you know what I mean. So we need to get ourselves a super chest too. Let's get one of those guys here, which requires that, which we just click, and there it is. Okay, good. Let's get this guy running, and we should get ourselves some more resources. That's very nice. No big deal. Just, again, completing another check on the box. I also did complete the Empower, which is over here. And, that brings us into question, okay, like, can I make the Phantom Face? I think that one's a little bit complicated. Block Ender Pearls. It's not that bad. I need some Empowered Diamantine. I think this is the hard part. Yeah, nitrogen dioxide cell. Endest star. Oh, I don't have that in me right now. I just don't have that in me. The brain's not working that great for today's episode. Let's just put it that way. All right. So, because the brain's not working that great, let's go build a nuclear fission reactor. I think I have all the parts here that I need. I don't think I have a fuel source. I know we made over here. I've got the uranium 235 and the uranium 238, and I don't remember what I do with them. Let's just see. So the 235, I believe you can smelt into an ingot, or you can thermal centrifuge it into an isotope. Right? I believe that's the way to go. And then with that isotope, with the 235s, you can make blocks. You can also make all of the 235 items like the plates and such. But you can also get the 235 fuel all as well with it, which I think is the good stuff. The H or the LEU. So I think H is better than LEU because it requires more 235, which is more powerful. But you can also do this with the ingot form, right? So that's good to know. All right. So did I do this before? No, I just have the powders. All right. Good stuff. So we can make this into the ingots for both, I think. I don't think that we actually need to keep this in dust form. Well, hold up. Hold up. We do need some 238 dust. Interesting. Okay. So the 235, we're good to convert it all. But the 238, not as easily, right? Because the 235 is not much. It's just the ingot. Okay, so all the 235 we can convert. The 238, a little bit more questionable. All right, sounds good. I'm going to get myself a furnace or two, I guess, and we need to craft up some of those guys to get them cooking. The nice thing about this is it will, I think I'll limit ourselves to 64. Hello? Hello, game? I might limit myself to 64 right off the hop here just to keep it conservative for right now. All right, so it looks like I have the base metals. That's cool. Yeah, that's good. This is good. This is good. I'm accomplishing things while not feeling the best. Now we get into the LEU 235 fuel, which we should be able to craft very, very easily just by doing this and that. This and that. Beautiful. Nailed it. That's exactly what I meant to do. Craft two of them. Absolutely. Okay. So we got the fuel, right? That's good. The fuel is processed in your fission reactor by placing it in the controller when the redstone signal is applied. Very nice. And it becomes out depleted. Again, I apologize, but I have not played with Nuclearcraft in forever. Like a long, long time. And I'm getting old, so my brain's not always there. The depleted fuel is separated in a regular centrifuge. Makes sense. So this guy goes into a fission reactor and comes out depleted, and then we centrifuge it to get a whole bunch of little tiny things. Cool. Makes sense. Logical. All good. Wow, another Noma dollar. Nice. We also should get some prepared thorium. So this is another one that we need to get, and that is thorium dust in a thermal centrifuge. Okay. Let's do that as well. I'm going to build all these things before we even get the reactor. Okay? That seems like a good idea. All right, let's grab a thermal. We can make them. No big deal. And then this guy, I don't really have a thermal line, so where can I? Yeah, let's put it in the fans. With the fans. That sounds good. So we're going to go that, and we're just going to say, all right, we need you, which is thorium dust, which I have a boatload of. And we're going to throw some thorium dust in there and kind of get this guy rolling as per normal. I don't even think I'm going to limit this one. I got so much thorium dust right now. It's crazy. It is bonkers how much thorium I have. I thought it was going to be more limited. I was wrong. All right. Cool. All right. We got that. And we do this. Okay. And then we add it to this like so. Yeah, perfect. We'll just, yeah, that's fine. We'll do that. And we'll do that for 4, 5, 4. Perfect. Nailed it. Silence you. All right. So the thorium is working. Oh, good thing. That takes a bit of time. All right. So that's going to get us the prepared thorium 232. And then that prepared thorium 232 can be made in the TBU fuel, which will get us another quest completed over here, which will get us into Neptunium, plutonium, LEU 233, which I assume we need with other things, and probably to actually be... Some of these we're actually going to need to, like, use the reactor. I'm almost certain of it. Almost certain of it. All right, I'm going to wait until I get about 9 of those guys, and then we will complete that quest as well. Over here, we got... Yeah, the 238s... Why is the 238 not working? Why am I out of oxygen? Hello? Game? Game, please. I don't have oxygen coming in there? Where's the oxygen come from? Up top? I got it up top. I didn't hook up the oxygen. My bad. My bad. What is that guy? You are not what I want. All right, let's do that. Very good. And we'll do that and that. There we go. Fixed it. Fixed it. All right, now we got oxygen going again. All right, beautiful. So the 238 and the 235, we are pretty much maxed out on. Our 235 is actually already limited. So that's a thing. Let's do a quick little check. Oh, God, it's raining. On this guy here. All right, we do not have a spot for nether scheelite, nether tungstate, tetrahedrite, okay, and certus quartz ore down below. Let's go put them out then. That's a trim. So let's just go tungstate, scheelite, and I need 3 more drawers. 1, 2, 3, like so. Yeah, this is, I knew that this was going to be happening, right? We talked about it. Easy peasy. There we go. All right. Knock those out, and let's throw in our... Oh, I only needed 2. Well, we got a spare one just in case. Just in case. All right, there we go. And there we go. Now, we do need to set these up for processing as well. So let's just grab a stack of each one, because we might as well at this point. And we need to figure out the best way to process this. Once I get it into the crushed, it should just go. So I think we just pulverize each of these, and I hope everything else will take over, because I already had the pulverized forms of all of these in one way or another in the system, right? So boom, 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 and boom. So this should just work, I believe, because we already have tetrahedrite. We already have all these other things already processing. That's my theory. That's my hope here, is that we are good to go. I think that is the case, though. As you can see, everything seems to be filtering through nicely so far. Yeah, tungstate, all of that's coming through A-okay. Yeah, I think we're good. We're good to go. All right. Awesome. That's cool that we got a little bit more resources. Again, the tier 3 is one that I'm probably not going to use as frequently as some of the other miners, but I wanted to get that quest completed. All right, let's double check on our thorium here. We should be at the right stage. Almost bang on. I love it. I love when I can keep talking, do different things, and then you come back and it's like just perfect, you know? Just perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. There we go. And the TBU fuel. That should complete our quest. Excellent. Let's throw that in there, and then we'll just save that for a future date. Awesome. Okay. That guy's done. I guess we completed all of this. Let's claim that as well. And that leads us into the Neptunium isotope, which is Lord only knows. Yeah, low is next step in the official material chain. 8-to-1 ratio of 237 and 236. Depending, using only the results from thorium fission. Okay. So yeah, we need to use fission at that point in time, is the way that I'm reading that. And the LEU 238 is from the fission of TBU fuels. Okay. So all of this TBU fuel source that we just made needs to go in our fission reactor, is basically what I'm laying down here. So without further ado, and before I cough, because I can feel it coming on, I'll be right back, and we'll do a nuclear craft reactor. All right, so a new area built. That's good. Oh, I just realized something, though. Uh-oh. Is that a problem? I don't know. That might be a problem. Yeah. 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 Yep. Let's, yep. Nope. Can't do that. I don't want to mess with chunk borders, right? I mean, if there's one thing I know in Minecraft, it's don't mess with chunk borders, okay? So we're not going to mess with the chunk border here. We're just going to move everything over by one, like so. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I think, like, the quest tells you a little bit of info there, which is good. Don't get me wrong. Is it the best at describing things? No, it's not. But I think we can pull it off. Without me doing any research whatsoever, I think we're going to build a reactor, okay? What could possibly go wrong? Will this destroy my entire base if it blows up? Asking for a friend, you know? Just for a friend. I don't want to destroy my base. I really don't. All right. Anyways, let's finish putting in these casings. It's so beautiful. This big hunk of gray. Absolutely majestic. So I think if I fill this in, that is going to tell me we have a complete reactor. Cool. But we have like no cells, no nothing inside of it. So we need to do that to get things going, right? I know I also need a lever, apparently, to turn it on, okay? I also know that it can overheat. Do let me know if it's going to explode and how bad it would be, okay? Should I be building this in another dimension? Because I'm willing to move it, but I don't know these things, okay? So the way that I understand it is you pretty much do like a checkerboard of the fuel cells with the cryotheum. Now, I believe, create a hole so you can get inside the cube. Place the reactor cells in an alternating pattern with the reactor cells at the corners and spaces between each one. Okay. Alternate between each row, creating a grid pattern. Yeah, so checkerboard on top of checkerboard, not overlapping. Yeah, so I think we do like this, and then this will go in between, right? And then we'll do this, like this. This makes sense to me, because then we have a cooling touching all the sides of the cells, right? That makes logical sense to me anyways. Then we do this, and we do this, okay? It's fine. We're just in a nuclear reactor placing cells without any protection or anything like that. And then on top of that, we go in like this with the cryotheum. Boom. Oh boy. That got dark. I got dark real fast. There we go. And then we can do more cells on top of that. And then we just kind of rinse and repeat, I believe. Is that full? Did I miss any? No? Okay. And then, yeah, we do another layer. Let's go. So pretty straightforward, I think. Anyways, on this. Please let me know if I'm screwing it up before I turn it on. Okay? Magically go back in time and tell me if I screw up. God, if it blows up, that'd be hilarious. Anyways. Yeah, I have not, it's fun, but I don't know if I've ever actually built a Nuclearcraft reactor. I'm trying to remember if there was a time when I did, but I don't think there was. So that's a thing. That's a thing for sure. Okay, I got to do this though. Got it. Got it. Nailed it. All right, then we go boom, boom, and boom. Yeah, perfect. We're doing amazing. We are doing amazing. Place that there. Yeah. If I'm one short, I swear. Okay, we got fuel cells in the corners. We got the cryothium. Nice. Cryothium. Reactor cell. We are full. I hope I was supposed to fill it up, because I did. I did. Okay. 63 fuel cells. Minus 9920 heat per tick. Is that good? I think that's good. Now, what do we need to put in there? So let's get our LEU, right? We have these guys. Let's take one of these and see if we explode. So if I put one in there, okay. So that's going to do things, right? And then I turn that on. Okay. It's producing 52,920 RF per tick. Okay, now we got depleted. What's this doing now? Fuel remaining. Oh, it's still going. Oh, it gets you 2 for every one. Oh, no, I put in 2. Never mind. Don't mind me. It's fine. How do I get the power out of this? I guess I just attach a power line, right? Just like that, right? Okay. Good. Okay. So obviously we can use this for power. We can use this for other things. Our heat gen was perfectly fine for that. So that's good. And then I can get out our depleted and I don't die. This is nice. Nice that I'm not dying, you know? What's the thorium blah 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 called again? FBU or something like that? TBU fuel. Because we got that one as well. So let's produce that next. Oh, okay. So less power, 26 for that versus the uranium. It still works even with full power. That is important. Does that mean it could explode? Oh, we'll figure that out. And now we got depleted TBU. Okay. What I think I'm going to do here instead is I think I'm just going to do a dimensional transceiver for this because it's just going to be faster, I think. How am I missing an ender crystal? Okay. I'm going to fix that up. So we got both of these. These both go in centrifuges, I believe. Yeah. To get a whole bunch of different stuff. So that's next on our list. All right, so I think the final step here is to get this going at least a little bit. So what I'm going to use here instead is compacting drawers because all of the byproducts of the LEU and I think even the TBU can be packaged together, right? As you can see here, it's all in a crafting grid to be packaged together. So I think with a compacting drawer, we should see this be a lot better. So depleted and depleted, right? Those two things are going to go in there. Now, we will want to kind of sort of do one of these guys here and one of these guys here. Now, that should be extracting on blue, always active, which is good because we're going to need a few of these compacting drawers going up just like we've done before. Let's just do the full 5 for right now, and we'll just kind of make sure we can see in there and find our way through to the backside. Yay. I know, super excited. All right, let's do that. Perfect. Gonna need to grab a few more item conduits to complete this guy, but for the most part, pretty straightforward overall. I think this should at least get us done with those. So let's put in first our TBU, I guess. We'll start compressing that or centrifuging that guy first. Let's silence that up and let's get the resources out from it accordingly. I am starting to get tired. I'm not going to lie. Yeah, it's a thing. Okay, so we got tiny clumps of uranium-233. We got the uranium-235 nuggets. We got the neptunium and neptunium. Okay, so if we do the 235 nugget and we throw that in there, right? Then we do the neptunium. Very good. We'll do the 237. Very good. And the 233. Very nice. Now, I think uranium 233 with a 233 fuel, I think we can actually get. Okay, so that one we could do. So the 233 here, if I pull that out, and then I do this, and I go 233 fuel, boom, we get that, right? Perfect. Another quest completed. I am the master of all things nuclear, obviously. Okay? That's good. That's very good. The next step is the Neptunium 237 or 236. So I think that will do that. There we go. Awesome. Okay. Another $90. Nice. Look at us go. We're just like destroying this over here. Then we get into Americium. And what do we do that? Depleted HEU or LEN or LEP or LEU 233. Oh, the LEU 233 that I just made. Nice. And plutonium, low enriched plutonium LEP 239 is made from the usual 8-to-1 ratio of plutonium. Okay. I'll figure that one out later. It's fine. Fine. Hey, don't worry about it. And then I also need to put in my depleted LEU yada 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 yada. Okay, now this we're gonna put in, and I'm gonna turn that guy on. Yeah, lots of power gen. Let's go. 63,504. Nice. That's a good amount, right? That's a good amount of power. I need to figure out maybe how we can automate that, right? I think that seems like a good idea. Okay, and then we'll put the depleted in there. Don't worry, I'll have to get all this lined up in the other way anyways. So don't worry about that. All right, we got some uranium 238. Let's put that up there. That should be good. That should get rid of a lot of that. And then we got the plutonium 239 and 241 that we need to accommodate. I'm guessing I'm just going to have to go back here for now. How am I going to pull this one off? Right up against the wall here, you know? Right against the wall. 1, 2. What do we got here between these? We got here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I mean, I could go further, but I don't really want to. 238, 235. Yeah, I think I just have to do the backside of this. I think so. I think we just do some funky trim here, like this, and like this. It's not going to be pretty. I'm warning you. Not going to be pretty. All right. And then we just kind of come down the backside of this guy and we'll go 1, 2, like that. And then I have no clue how I'm going to configure those ones. Oh boy. Yeah, that's going to be difficult. Okay. There we go. We'll have to do this and this. And then I'll do the rest of these, and then I'll come back through. All right, boom, and boom. Nice. Okay, that's going to be off. And let's make sure we configure those conduits accordingly, like so. Okay, so we're good there, I think. And then that gets us into the plutonium 239 and 241. So let's just throw that guy down there, and we'll throw that guy down there. Very nice. All right. So we got some plutonium of various effects, right? So that should get us another quest, another $1. Nice. And then from there, we have to figure out the next step, right? I think. So this guy, we throw in this guy now. And what is it going to generate for us? It's going to generate us a lot of things as well. Spoiler alert, a lot of things. All right. I don't know why I have all that like that. I'm just getting rid of it. Okay, so that guy then is generating us. Okay, some more resources that already went, but now we get the Americanum and the Plutonium-242. So Americanum, Plutonium-242. Okay, beautiful. So that, I take that out. That gets me the Americanum. And that out gets me the Plutonium-242. Sweet. Now we can get the Americium, I guess, into an extractor to get the dust, I assume. Arc furnace. That's recycling, though. Fluid solidifier. Yeah, so the Americium 241 goes into an extractor to get the Americium liquid. Okay. Larger quantities in CU progression. Okay. Once it's converted, you cannot go back. They're also the best item pipe material in terms of item throughput. Good to know. And then we get into the curium, right, as well here, which is another product from another compound. Okay, cool. I'm happy with where we're at right now. I think that this is a very good spot for us to say, good job, and pat ourselves on the back. I made it through what is still a sick recording, and we're still alive. We're still alive. I don't think I messed anything up, even, you know? I think it's okay. Nothing's blown up yet. So for right now, we're good. I did forget to turn this off, though. Let's turn it off. That makes me nervous. Very, very nervous. So anyways, that's it. Slap that like button. Subscribe. Follow. All those fun things I usually forget to ask for. Thank you all so much. Have a good one.